First of all, congratulations to your new movie. How does it feel to be starring in one of the most anticipated movies of all year?
Oh my God, I don't know. That sounds terrifying. But yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope because I really loved the first Doctor Strange, and I really hope that we manage to fulfill people's expectations.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nerves involved in that.
Yeah. Coming directly to my next question, when thinking about the hype, the movie got even when it was not out yet, how do you handle this pressure regarding the expectation of the fans? What do you do to calm down or to calm yourself?
I think with I didn't have that feeling before of the pressure until WandaVision and now Doctor Strange, because I always was part of a team or a group, and I was just kind of taking up one of the lanes, and so it is a different. I didn't realize, because when I'm filming, I don't think about it. It's when it comes out is when I get terrified, and so I just kind of ignore it completely.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah. I just pretend it's not happening.
Yeah, that's so fine. You already mentioned WandaVision. Your role as Wanda is finally making a big comeback in this movie. And she seems to be darker than ever after WandaVision. Was it difficult for you to have this development from hero to anti-hero and to play these different sides which Wanda shows?
I think she's always been kind of like an anti-hero since Age of Ultron. And she's been uncomfortable with her own powers for so long that I think now where we find her is she has this confidence in who she is, her destiny, the myth that is the Scarlet Witch. She's okay with, and I think we're seeing her with a lot of clarity actually, and so I think of that as opposed to bad or good. I just think she has a lot of clarity for the first time and confidence.
Yeah, coming to confidence, a lot of girls and women look up to you since WandaVision because your show, the Marvel show, was one of the first shows to have a woman in a leading position. How would you empower young women who don't feel like they deserve to be in a leading position?
I think we're all the leaders of our lives. And I do think that that is how people see the world, is through their experiences, and that I believe that there's a lot of power in independent thinking and not striving to fit into a box. And I think of Wanda in that way, and I think young women should feel empowered to not strive to fit in a box.
Yeah. Totally can relate to that. We also know, one last question, that Tom Holland was a fan from Marvel before he joined the franchise. Was it also that way for you, or was it just like another role to obtain?
Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't know much about it. My older brother growing up, the thing that he loved most was comics, and so I wanted to be different, and so that wasn't something I had as a kid. I liked the Iron Man movie, but not a lot had come out by the time I'd met with Joss Whedon about the second film, and so I was a fan of the films, but not the comics. But now it's all become like one big marriage.
Yeah, that's cool. What was the biggest challenge when it came to the production of the movie or the filming?
Well, there were 3 lockdowns in England, so that was a big challenge while we were filming, and it made it just kind of very complicated. But you know what, we were trying to figure out, because it was the beginning, no vaccines yet, and so there are a lot of how we use extras safely was a big concern, and I think they thought of really clever ways in the multiverse and how to use extras but keep everyone safe. And so I think that was a logistical challenge that also created a really interesting creative result.